So y'all, happy Friday. I wanna talk about something. Last night I was up late. Last night I was watching this little YouTuber. I'd never seen her before. She's a, transgender. Uh and I forgot what was her name. Anyway, so she was telling me about this documentary, and I'm gonna be reacting to it today. And the name of the transgender that the documentary is about is called Consuela Cosmetic. Consuela was she was a Consuela was a she was HIV positive. Consuela was an escort. Consuela was a drag queen. Consuela she lived in New York. Uh I wanna say back in the 90s, everybody saying that she really wasn't considered a transgender, but I can't really say that. I can't really say that. She had a lot of cosmetic surgery when it seems that she lost a lot of weight. She had the the upper part removed. Consuelo also, I think Consuelo kind of knew that she was getting sick because she moved out of New York and she was taking some kind of uh vitamin, I want to say, that they give you. Back then Quinsuela was HIV. She was on what do you call that pills? ATZ. Um she had all of Consuela had all of this. Um Consuela had a lot of, I mean, if I tell you a lot of silicone, uh, she had it removed because constantly you could see Consuela bones. That's how she was beginning to lose a lot of weight behind the disease. Consuela died, I think it was in, if I'm not mistaken, 1995, 96, around there. I think it was a good movie, and I think everybody should watch that documentary. At the end of where the training was telling us to go, she was telling the ladies to go watch the documentary, and she was telling her she wasn't gonna tell the movie, but she said the movie at the end it was sad. It was sad. It was sad because I don't know. I was just like, wow. But this is what the transgender's going through. It was like you in that type of world. It was no, you couldn't jump in and jump out of being trans. You can only be trans full time. But a lot of people was being judged and they couldn't have a job to pay their bills. A lot of people didn't want to escort. A lot of people didn't want to work in clubs. And it was just a lot of stuff that Consuela Cosmeta talked about. She talked about how she couldn't relate to um the gays because she wasn't gay. She considered herself as a woman. That's how she lived her life as a woman. It's some stuff on there that I want to talk about, but I don't think it's good to talk about it. But the whole point about Consuela, it was just sad. It was just sad. I don't even know how to explain it. She worked in the club. They really didn't hardly make no money. She stayed in New York. Uh, when like it was time for Thanksgiving dinners, most of the girls didn't know family life. So, because most of the girls was too busy working. So most when she would invite the girls over for Thanksgiving, they wouldn't show up. It was just sad. It was sad to see Consuela living that type of life, and slowly you can tell slowly but surely that she was dying. So I was just like, that's a life right there to live. I mean, uh I've done some escort. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I ain't never just come to the fact to where working out of clubs. I mean, and Consuela had done, a lot of drugs. She had done a lot of drugs and stuff like that. And Consuela, all the things that you hear about gays do, Consuela had done it. She admitted that she had done it. And I say, go and watch this movie. The name of the movie is called, it's a documentary, it's called Consuela Cosmetic. And it was just saying, y'all. But I'm not going to stay too long. I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all that and react to that, how sad it was, and it made me cry. Because she was a narcissist. Most statistics, when you say statistics, most it's a high rate for transgender and gay people to get HIV, especially when you're doing that type of work. So it was like it was hard. It was hard. It was hard to see and sit back and watch it because it almost like it reminded me of myself. You know, it reminded me of this is the type of life that she lived, you know, and this type of life that they live out there in New York. You know what I'm saying? High rate, high crime, and can't get assistance. Everything they do, they have to go out and do it for themselves. So I kind of feel sorry for Consuelo, and my prayers and my heart go out to her because I kind of feel sorry for her. But at the same time, that was the old way. We're in a new era now. So things are kind of changing. We ain't came as far, but we far than where we were. So that's all I want to say.